Imagine you're standing at the threshold of a new day, the world before you buzzing with possibilities, yet your heart feels heavy, tethered to the weight of routine. Your phone lights up with notifications, each one a small demand on your attention, while your mind races with tasks, worries, and the quiet question, is this all there is? You're not alone in this moment. The modern world pulls you in 1,000 directions. Work deadlines loom, social media whispers comparisons, and the pressure to accumulate more, be more, do more presses down like a storm cloud. Your home might be filled with things you thought would bring joy, yet they only add to the clutter, mirroring the chaos in your thoughts. Financial strains tug at your peace, digital distractions steal your presence, and somewhere along the way, you've lost the spark of curiosity that once made life feel alive. What if there was a way to step into each moment with fresh eyes, to release the burdens of expectation and rediscover the wonder of simply being? This is the gift of Shoshin, Japan's beginner's wisdom, a philosophy that invites you to approach life with the openness and curiosity of a novice, no matter how much you think you know. Today, I'm here to guide you through this transformative mindset, to show you how Shoshin can help you master life's complexities and create a world of simplicity, intention, and profound fulfillment. Let's begin, together, as if for the first time. Shoshin is a Zen Buddhist concept that translates to beginner's mind, a term that captures the essence of approaching each moment with curiosity, humility, and a willingness to learn. The word itself is a blend of two Japanese characters, sho, meaning first or beginning, and shin, meaning mind or heart. Together, they evoke a state of openness, unburdened by preconceptions, judgments, or the weight of past experiences. In Zen practice, Shoshin is the mindset of a novice monk sitting in meditation, free from the arrogance of expertise, fully present with the breath, the moment, the mystery of now. Yet this isn't just a practice for monks in serene temples. It's a way of living that speaks directly to you, whether you're navigating a hectic career, raising a family, or searching for meaning in a noisy world. To embrace Shoshin is to recognize that the more you think you know about your job, your relationships, your habits, the more you close yourself off to new possibilities. It's about letting go of certainty, approaching life with the wonder of a beginner, and discovering what unfolds when you do. The roots of Shoshin are deeply embedded in Japanese culture, particularly in Zen Buddhism, which emphasizes mindfulness, simplicity, and the impermanence of all things. Historically, Shoshin was a principle taught to samurai, artisans, and tea ceremony masters who understood that true mastery required not just skill, but a perpetual openness to learning. The Zen master Shunryu Suzuki, in his seminal work Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, wrote, "In the beginner's mind there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind there are few." This idea feels revolutionary in today's world, where expertise is celebrated, and certainty is often mistaken for strength. Shoshin aligns with other Japanese concepts like Wabi-Sabi, the appreciation of imperfection, and Ma, the value of empty space, but it stands out for its focus on perception, on how you see rather than what you do. Philosophically, it draws from Zen's emphasis on non-attachment, encouraging you to release preconceived notions and embrace each moment as a fresh opportunity. For you, living in a culture that rewards speed and accumulation, Shoshin is a radical invitation to slow down, to question, to begin again. Let's bring this closer to your life. You know the modern struggles, the stress of a job that feels like a treadmill, where every task tests your competence. Your mornings might start with a jolt, checking emails before you've even brushed your teeth, already behind in a race you didn't choose. Financial anxiety might keep you awake, wondering how to stretch your income while the world tempts you with shiny promises of happiness through purchases. Digital distractions are relentless. Your phone is a constant companion, its notifications pulling you away from the people and moments that matter. Maybe your home is cluttered, drawers stuffed with forgotten items, a physical echo of the mental clutter that clouds your clarity. You might feel disconnected, not just from others but from yourself, as if you're moving through life on autopilot, searching for a purpose that feels just out of reach. These are the burdens we carry, and they're heavy. But Shoshin offers a way to lighten that load, not by adding more, but by teaching you to see with fresh eyes, to approach each challenge with curiosity, and to find freedom in letting go of what no longer serves you. To live with Shoshin is to rediscover the art of presence, to meet each moment as if for the first time. Imagine sitting down to a meal, not distracted by your phone or to-do list, but fully present, noticing the texture of the food, the warmth of the plate, the quiet joy of nourishment. Or picture a conversation with a friend, where instead of assuming you know their thoughts, you listen with the curiosity of a beginner, asking, "What might I learn here?" Shoshin doesn't ask you to ignore your responsibilities or pretend problems don't exist. It invites you to engage with them differently, unclouded by old habits or judgments. Maybe you've always thought you're bad at public speaking, but what if you approached your next presentation as a beginner, open to the possibility of growth? Maybe you've convinced yourself that your routine is fixed, but what if you looked at your day with fresh eyes, curious about what small changes could spark joy? This mindset transforms how you move through the world, opening doors to solutions, connections, and moments of wonder you might otherwise miss. The benefits of embracing Shoshin are profound, touching every aspect of your life. Mentally, Shoshin is a sanctuary from overwhelm. Your mind is often a storm of worries, regrets, and assumptions, each one crowding out clarity. Shoshin invites you to declutter that mental space, to approach thoughts with curiosity rather than attachment. Imagine feeling stressed about a deadline. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt, you adopt a beginner's mind, asking, "What can this moment teach me?" This shift reduces anxiety, fostering a sense of calm and focus. Research on mindfulness, which shares roots with Shoshin, shows that present moment awareness lowers cortisol levels, enhances concentration, and rewires neural pathways for resilience. But Shoshin goes beyond mindfulness by emphasizing openness, encouraging you to see challenges as opportunities for growth, not threats to avoid, creating a mind that's clear, adaptable, and alive with possibility. Physically, Shoshin transforms your relationship with your body and environment. Modern life often disconnects you from your physical self. Hours spent hunched over screens, meals rushed between tasks, spaces cluttered with excess. Shoshin invites you to approach your body with curiosity, as if experiencing it for the first time. Picture preparing a simple breakfast, not as a chore, but as an exploration. The crunch of toast, the scent of coffee, the rhythm of your breath. This presence inspires healthier choices, not from rigid rules, but from listening to what your body needs. Or imagine your home, where instead of seeing clutter as failure, you approach it with a beginner's eyes, asking, "What do I truly need?" Decluttering becomes a practice of gratitude, keeping only what serves you, creating a space that feels nurturing. This physical simplicity reduces stress's toll, encouraging movement, rest, and nourishment that align with your well-being, fostering a body that feels vibrant and respected. Emotionally, Shoshin nurtures freedom and gratitude. Your emotions are often shaped by old stories, beliefs about who you are, what you're capable of, or what you deserve. Shoshin challenges you to let go of those narratives, to meet your feelings with openness. Imagine feeling frustrated in a disagreement. Instead of reacting from habit, you pause, curious. What's this anger teaching me? This space might lead to a deeper understanding, strengthening the relationship. Or picture scrolling through social media, feeling less than. With Shoshin, you approach the moment anew, asking, "What do I value?" This shifts your focus to gratitude for a friend's call, a quiet evening, the imperfect beauty of your life. Emotionally, Shoshin builds resilience, helping you navigate highs and lows with grace, and fosters authentic connections as you listen without assumptions, creating a heart that's open and full. Spiritually, Shoshin is a path to purpose and peace. You don't need a specific faith to feel its depth. It's about connecting to the wonder of existence. Modern life often drowns this out, but Shoshin invites you to approach each day as a sacred opportunity. Picture sitting in silence, not striving, but curious. What does this moment hold? That pause might reveal a sense of belonging, a spark of purpose in simply being. This aligns with Zen's view of each moment as complete, a chance to touch the infinite. By living with Shoshin, you find the divine in the ordinary, a child's laughter, a breeze, the act of breathing, nurturing a soul that feels connected and whole. In relationships, Shoshin fosters depth and authenticity. You often approach others with assumptions, missing their true selves. Shoshin encourages you to listen as a beginner, asking, "What might I discover?" Imagine a talk with a coworker, where instead of predicting their words, you hear their story anew, building trust. Or a moment with your child, seeing their curiosity as if for the first time, deepening your bond. This openness creates connections that are rich, supportive, and inspiring, rippling outward to transform your community. In your career, Shoshin sparks creativity and reduces burnout. Work often feels like a performance, demanding expertise and control. Shoshin invites you to approach tasks with curiosity, not pressure. Imagine a project where, instead of striving for perfection, you ask, "What can I learn?" This might lead to a bold idea, impressing your team, or picture a routine task, approached as if new, revealing a simpler method. A chef might rediscover joy by experimenting with a basic dish, a teacher by seeing each lesson as a fresh chance to inspire. By weaving Shoshin into work, you create a career that's dynamic, fulfilling, and aligned with growth. Financially, Shoshin promotes conscious choice and freedom. Consumerism tempts you to buy happiness, but Shoshin asks you to approach spending with fresh eyes. Imagine shopping, pausing to ask, "Does this align with my values?" You might choose a single meaningful item, a journal for ideas, over impulse buys, saving money and space. Or redirect funds to experiences, like a workshop that fuels your curiosity rather than fleeting purchases. By decluttering financial habits, cutting unused subscriptions, prioritizing quality, you create abundance, not from wealth, but from intention, easing financial stress and fostering clarity. Environmentally, Shoshin aligns with sustainability. Approaching consumption with a beginner's mind means questioning what you need, respecting resources. Imagine grocery shopping curious, "How can I waste less?" You might choose local produce, use reusable bags, or compost scraps, small acts that reduce your footprint. Or picture your home, decluttered with fresh eyes, keeping only what serves, lowering energy use. Shoshin encourages gratitude for the earth, inspiring mindful choices that create a balanced world. Creatively, Shoshin is a wellspring. Perfectionism stifles your imagination, but Shoshin frees you to play. Imagine writing, not judging each word, but curious. What wants to emerge? Or cooking, experimenting with ingredients as if for the first time, finding joy in the process. Even daily life becomes creative, rearranging a room, trying a new route home, making life vibrant. Shoshin invites you to see each moment as a canvas, sparking innovation and delight. Let's meet Elena, a 39-year-old accountant overwhelmed by routine. Her desk was chaos, her evenings lost to screens, her spirit dulled. Discovering Shoshin, she approached her day with curiosity, noticing the rhythm of her work, finding joy in small tasks. She decluttered her space, keeping a plant that sparked wonder, and felt lighter. At home, she listened to her partner as if anew, deepening their bond. She tried painting, not for mastery, but for play, rekindling creativity. Shoshin didn't erase Elena's challenges, but it gave her a lens to see life's possibilities, crafting a world of purpose and peace. Contrast this with a rigid life. Without Shoshin, you cling to habits assuming you know best. You rush through days, blind to beauty, trapped by clutter and certainty. Work is a grind, relationships shallow, creativity dormant. This path breeds stress, disconnection, stagnation. Shoshin offers freedom, curiosity over control, simplicity over clutter, growth over stagnation. The difference is clear. One path confines, the other liberates. So, how do you begin? Shoshin is accessible, needing only your openness. Here are detailed steps, with strategies for challenges. First, pause daily to cultivate Shoshin. Each morning, take 5 minutes to sit, breathe, and ask, "What can I see anew today?" Notice your surroundings, the light, the air, If silence feels hard, hold a small object like a stone to anchor you. If mornings are rushed, try it at lunch. If your mind races, gently return to the question. Next, approach one routine task with Shoshin. Brush your teeth, wash dishes, or walk, noticing every detail as if new: the bristles, the water's warmth, the ground's texture. Ask, what's this like? This breaks autopilot, fostering presence. If it feels silly, start with 1 minute. If you drift, refocus gently. Declutter with curiosity. Clear one space, a drawer, a desk, asking, what do I need? Keep what sparks joy. Let go with gratitude. If letting go is tough, start with one item daily or box extras for a month. If you fear scarcity, note how space feels freeing. Journal Shoshin moments. Each evening, write one instance you approached with a beginner's mind, or wish you had. Describe what you noticed, learned, felt. If journaling daunts, use bullet points or voice notes. If moments are scarce, prompt, what surprised me? Try small experiments. Weekly, do something new, a recipe, a hobby, asking, what might I discover? If failure scares you, redefine success as learning. If time's tight, try 5-minute experiments. Anticipate challenges. You might feel impatient, doubt your openness, or slip into routine. Ask, what's this teaching me? If overwhelmed, focus on one Shoshin act, a pause, a question. If others question you, share your wonder, inviting them in. If you backslide, return to a small moment, a breath, a fresh look. Let's meet Sam, a 45-year-old teacher feeling stuck. Shoshin led him to see his students anew, their questions sparking joy. He decluttered his classroom, keeping inspiring books, and felt calm. He tried poetry, writing with curiosity, finding creativity. Shoshin gave Sam a renewed sense of life. Shoshin aligns with Stoicism's fresh perspective, psychology's growth mindset, and minimalism's simplicity. These deepen its wisdom, making it a timeless guide. As we close, know Shoshin isn't about knowing, but wondering, in each moment, each you. Start small, a pause, a question, a breath. The world pushes certainty, but Shoshin lets you choose curiosity. Breathe now. Ask, what's new in this moment? Let this guide you, always. You're enough, and with Shoshin you'll master a life of clarity, joy, wonder. Begin now, here, fully open now, here, fully open now, here,